Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw at Virtuoso Travel Week, and we've had a great week so far. And this gentleman next to me, we've actually interviewed before by Zoom, David Zipkin, who's the founder of Tradewind Aviation. And if you don't know Tradewind Aviation, small planes going to incredible destinations in the Northeast, the Southeast, and the Caribbean. And we talked to him earlier, and just since we last chatted with him, his business has grown exponentially. And he does work a lot with travel advisors. So we're going to find out about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. So David, how did you get through the COVID period? Obviously, because it was tough for all of us, but I gather not too many people were flying around.
No, not at the beginning, not for a few months. We were fortunate in that the demand for private aviation bounced back in about 2 or 3 months after the initial onset. The real challenge for us was access. A lot of the islands that we fly to were pretty much shut down. And so there was a lot of on again, off again with access to the small islands, but we got through it. And fortunately, the folks that we did furlough at the beginning came. We brought them back very quickly. So consider ourselves very lucky because that wasn't the case for a lot in our industry, and it was a tough time.
No, absolutely, we had a tough time too. But now I assume everything's looking pretty good now, right?
It's great, knock on wood. People love what we do. The industry writ large for bigger private jets is actually softening. But what we do is a lot more economical, more efficient aircraft, and the demand for what we do, thankfully, is still on the rise.
Now, where do you grow from here? You started in, is it the Northeast, up to Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, places like that, places from near I live in Westchester, and then you went down in the Caribbean, and you're doing in the Southeast in Florida too. Where do you grow from here?
Well, like I said, anywhere that where we really solve a problem for people in terms of the short distance, getting over traffic, getting over water. Out west, there are some great options. Getting out to the ski hills from the Denver area, we've had our eye on that for quite some time. California, going up and down the coast. There's a real need for what we do out there, but we're about sustainable growth. So we're focused on our core markets and then grow in the right way when the time comes.
And then I'm so glad you're here working with the travel advisors here. This is a great option for their clients. Of these high-end clients can either afford a private charter or they can afford the scheduled service that you have. And what are prices to do a scheduled service, pretty much?
Well, there's quite a big range. To give you an example of a new route, Virgin Gorda, we're starting soon from San Juan. Because it's a new market, the pricing will be very reasonable. $200, $300, $400 per ticket. Oh, wow. Bookend that with a mature market for us. Nantucket is more in the $600 to $800 range.
Okay.
Per seat.
Like this now. Of course, you have there's sort of new competition. Maybe not for yours, but we're getting all these new wave airlines like Breeze and Avelo, and I can't even count all these places. Obviously bigger aircraft going to different destinations. But what's your thoughts on something like Breeze, which is all like point to point?
Yeah, no, I think it's wonderful. I think especially in the U.S., there's a real entrepreneurial spirit with aviation, trying new things, solving more problems for people, and point-to-point model where you're not going to the big hubs can really solve a problem that's not being solved by the legacy airlines. So I'm rooting for all of them. Obviously, there's testing of a market. They may not stay in it forever if it doesn't work out. But there are quite a few markets where I think they're sustainable for the long run. And again, the big airlines, they're focused on getting back to the hubs, and that doesn't work for everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, one of your hubs for Caribbean is Puerto Rico and San Juan. Do you have code shares or agreements with the larger carriers when people come down to San Juan and you fly them out to the islands, right?
We do. Actually, we have interlines with American Airlines and United Airlines, and then British Airways for the flight through Antigua. Those are great partnerships. And the Deltas and the JetBlues of the world I'm working on, so hopefully we'll have those as well. But the transition, even without the interline, is quite good. We also offer what we call the VIP experience, where you're met at your gate, walk to our private lounge, and your baggage is picked up for you. So
I like that.
Even without the interline, it's a smooth process.
Yeah. So anything else you want to tell? We go out to about 123,000 travel advisors now. Anything else you want to tell about Tradewind Aviation?
Well, it goes without saying, but we love working with the industry. We have some wonderful partners here and wonderful supporters, and we're big believers in the handcrafted experiences for guests. We couldn't do it alone, and I think the properties couldn't do it alone. So having the travel trade really become experts and on behalf of our product is very important. So we love it, and we look forward to continuing to work with everyone.
Now, where can travel advisors go to get more information about Tradewind?
So our website, flytradewind.com. We're also in the GDS, so you can kind of find us anywhere. But also, our office is 24/7, so you can call us anytime, and we'll walk you through the process.
Fantastic. Well, David, great to see you here. Got to try this product one of these days. I was hoping we talked originally about the Caribbean sometime. Some days I'm going to get down there. I just met some people in Antigua and other places like that, so I'm going to try that then. But hopefully we'll get together soon and figure out a way to try what sounds like a wonderful product.
Well, thank you very much. And yes, barring another pandemic, we should probably do that this time. So St. Bart's next time. I look forward to it.
St. Bart's is great. I just was down there for a cruise, but I'll do it with you.
Let's do it again.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.